Hey, you guys, how y'all doing? This is your girl, Queen Big One A Red, educated Diva House of Queens TV, and we are back with another one. I told y'all I was coming right back to back with some content for y'all. I haven't been uploading lately consistently. I'm trying to get my views up on my other content that I already made. I want to get some likes up on those as well. So can y'all please, my kings and my queens, go to my other content and like the videos, share the videos. I need to get some more subscribers up. I'm trying. My goal is to reach 1,000. That is the goal over here, House of Queens TV, and that's just my low goal, my minimum goal, but I want to get millions and millions of subscribers. You know, I want to spread House of Queens TV nationwide, worldwide, continents, wherever people are able to view House of Queens TV, baby. You did? So, with that being said, welcome, y'all. Welcome. And those here for the first time, welcome back. This is your girl, Queen B1A Red, real educated Sifa. Nothing more and nothing less. We are kings and queens over here. Y'all are my Queen Nation. Y'all are my King Nation. And I love you guys so much for rocking with your queen. Baby. Baby. So let's get into it. Y'all see that man right there? Look at Tory trying to get a little swag on, his little motto on. We see you, we see you, we been seeing you, and people that been sleeping on you, I bet they woke now. I bet they woke now. Brr, woke now. So why I have this man right here on wherever you're watching from, your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, whatever, your TV, your smart TV, your dumb TV, wherever you watching from, y'all see it. This man been going through so much in the last few years. He been going through so much with this other artist named Meg the Stallion. Some things have transpired in the incident where let me show you who I'm talking about. If y'all do not know, people may not know who Tory Lanez is. People may not know who Meg the Stallion is. So let me show y'all who she is. Okay, this is Megan the Stallion, aka Tina Snow. The young man I just showed you guys prior to me showing her, that's Tory Lanez. They was in a situationship. I won't call it a relationship. They was in a situationship. Okay, Tory Lanez was dating Maggie the Stallion's friend, I believe, and or I don't know if they was dating or I don't know if they had a sexual relationship or not. I'm not sure. All I know it was some tension. Chelsea, she is Meg Thee Stallion's friend. I don't have a picture of her right now. So, if you guys know who she is or don't know who she is, it's a YouTuber named Mob Radio. Mob Radio been saying this since day one. Let me get this girl up off my screen right quick. So, like I said, Mob Radio, Mob's World. She been up on this situation since day one, since the beginning, since it happened. And a lot of people was giving her flack about it. She, right here, well, let me take my time out to say this right quick. Congratulations to my radio, Milagro, for getting the interview with our queen, Nicki Minaj. Yes, ma'am. So congratulations to you, queen, for getting that and holding down that interview with Nicki Minaj. So, anywho, she been doing this since day one, putting us up on all the information, all the court proceedings, and just everything that got to do with Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion's been tweeting, tough talking, well, not directly but indirectly shading mob radio about she don't know what she's talking about, she's lying, or just trying to steer a narrative that what she's saying is true and what mob's saying is not true. But mob been holding it down 10 toes to the ground with her mobs, and they've been doing their thing. So, like I said, congratulations to Mob Radio. She's doing her thing over there. So, go over to her channel and, show her some love. Tell her House of Queens TV sent you. And if she see this, shout out to you, Queen. You're doing your thing. So, when Meg Thee Stallion came out, it was an incident that happened over at Kylie Jenner's house. It was like a little pool party. When it was said and done, they drove off and it was like an argument, whatever happened. So from them getting into the car and arguing, and got the car, it was some shots that was fired. It was a GUN that was presented in some kind of way. We don't know who had the GUN. We don't know who allegedly shot it. All we know is there is a surprise witness that said that they seen Chelsea and Meg Thee Stallion in the alignment and the muzzle flash. So if you pow a gun, there's going to be flames coming out that gun, and it's going to be like a little bright type of like a flashlight, so it's called a muzzle flash. So they said that muzzle flash went towards Chelsea, not towards Meg, or Tory Lanez was not in the vicinity of the equator, but it was Chelsea and Megan. But Megan came on her live and she said that Tory Lanez had pow her. And some words that due to YouTube or whatever, we can say it, but if we want your content to be monetized and whatever, so it's just certain words that, because I done said it before, and I done said a lot of cuss words before, but like I said, I'm trying to clean up my language, because I do want to get monetized, and I do want my videos to reach more audience, so, I'm trying to clean up my image a little bit, but sometimes I'm going to have hiccups and I'm going to say words that people may not want to hear, but don't act like you ain't never heard them before. Don't act like your ears is virgins, because they're not. They're not. So, like I said, Milagro, my radio, she been telling us this since day one, that Meg Thee Stallion is a lying ass B, and she know darn well that Tory Lanez did not pow her, and why her and Chelsea is homegirls, and excuse me guys, and so he's trying to come between her and her best friend, and so Chelsea and Meg Thee Stallion broke up as homegirls, and so we was like, how come Megan came on her live and she was going in on Chelsea and saying all this kind of stuff? So what is the reason that Chelsea and Meg Thee Stallion are not friends anymore? Meg Thee Stallion didn't tell us, Chelsea didn't tell us, and Tory Lanez had a gag order, so he could not tell us anything. Meg Thee Stallion came on her social media page and was saying this and saying that and saying that and the third. And Tory Lanez, I thought at the time, and a lot of people thought at the time, that it was very messed up that Tory Lanez could not tell his side of the story. And now that things are coming out, everything's starting to unfold like a nasty ass onion. We now see why Meg Thee Stallion put that gag order on Tory Lanez. Meg Thee Stallion been lying the whole damn time. She has been secretly having sexual relations with that man. I am your president of the United States of America. I want to tell y'all that I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Not in this case. Tory Lanez have been piping down Meg Thee Stallion the whole darn time behind Chelsea's back. So that's the reason why Tory and Meg Thee Stallion and Chelsea had that argument that day, but it really was Chelsea and Meg, because I guess she found out that night that it's true. The rumors is true. You sleeping with my man, or you sleeping with the man that I want to be my man, but not my man yet. But I want him to be my man. I want to have sex with this man, but he ain't my man. He don't know that, but he know I got feelings for him. So, girl, this is a whole lot of her. She's sleeping in my bed, messing with my head. Girl, stop. So I don't know if you guys are aware that they had a court. I think it was sometime this month, I believe. I think it was on the 14th. No, it wasn't, or it was last month. But anyways, when the detective had testified that he heard Tory Lanez out his mouth say "Dance B" when he was pow Meg Thee Stallion. So that police officer, he lied on oath and said that he heard out his ears, out of Tory Lanez's mouth, that he shouted out "Dance B" when shooting Meg Thee Stallion. And all these are not in a particular order. I went on to Twitter to a guy that's one of my friends right here. So I went to his page and got all these out because, child, it was just so much going on in these YouTube streets today between academics and Meg Thee Stallion, y'all. He had these mother freaking streets on fire. Hey, YouTube was on fire. Yeah, baby. But I was saying that I don't know why a lot of folk weren't going over to Mom's radio channel to get the information, because it's not who has the right, correct information. It's just like she's in Tory Lanez, like play brothers and sisters. And so they have a situationship as well. So we would want to believe or trust her, not trying to discredit academics at all, not at all. But she been on this case since day one. I'm quite sure they may have conversations offline that we don't know, not aware of. But I would steer more towards Milagro, my radio, before anyone else's. But I have been using a lot of her content, but not a lot. But so I do shout her out when I do use her content, and so I just be trying to switch up stuff and get my own information out there or use other people's. But every time I do use someone content, I do shout them out, and if they feel a certain type of way, this is fair use. It's fair use, so it is what it is. But I do try to shout out every time I do use someone else's content. So like I said, this is not in particular order. It's just it is what it is. So I'm giving it to you guys, my kings and my queens, over here on my channel. So, excuse me, guys. So he said that Meg Thee Stallion is crying about reports made by academics. Yes, she ignored headlines like these about Tory Lanez, acting like the police were there to witness it. So that's why I was saying when the police made that statement, he acted like he was there to witness it, but he wasn't. We seen it through TMZ when they was ordered out the car when her feet was bloody and she was limping. So I don't know how would the police would hear Tory Lanez yell that to Meg Thee Stallion. It's not possible. And so this is what Sean Holly said, that no one heard Dance B except for Megan. Defense attorney Sean Holly asked on cross-examination, and correct, the detective responded. We don't know the rest of that. And so this is what I was telling you guys, that another situation was that the detective tell. What can I say? Another interesting piece from yesterday hearing. Holly tells us on cross-examination, Detective Stronger admitted that the bullet fragment allegedly removed from Miss Pete's ankle could not be located. So she supposed to got pop out in her foot, right? Right. So if she got pop on her foot, then there would be like a bullet fragment still lodged in her foot. So now all of a sudden, those things are missing. Who got that? So it just Houdini up out the piece. We don't know. You tell me. So this again, what they said that Holly made note of additional information uncovering during the hearing, such as Cedar Sinai is now claiming that the bullet fragment removed from Meg's foot have disappeared. It appeared. It disappeared. They got that Houdini effect. And so now, yesterday was a big old thing about academics coming. He got some information about Tory Lane. Don't have the DNA from Tory Lane from the gun. Okay, the gun that was presented that supposed to allegedly pop out Megan Thee Stallion's foot was brought up into evidence yesterday, I believe. And so I guess it was like his DNA was not on the gun. So academics came before the court even was like 15 minutes before the court even was was going and made his statement. So he got I guess he got I don't know where he got his information from, but he did came back and told us that he got his public records. So it's public information that anybody can get it because it's public, and so that's how he got his information, or he had a reliable source. So, the DNA that was presented with the gun, his DNA was not on it. So it was three people. Well, it really was four people. It was Tory Lane, Chelsea, Meg, and then the bodyguard. So Tory Lane's his DNA is nowhere on that weapon. I'll be damned. And so this lady right here, she had Nancy Dillon. She had made assumptions at first. She had first came and said that Tory Lane's DNA was found on the weapon, but she was jumping the gun. She heard it from another source. So that's when Megan Sagan said, "Now, you guys coming to say this in the third and don't know what you guys are talking about. Stop. Um, you like somebody's paying someone off. In other words." So this when she had came back and she said that there was zero mention of DNA at the Tory Lane's hearing today. The report that Tory lawyer told court DNA results were pleasing. So when it says pleasing, that means it's favoring Tory Lanez and not favoring the prosecution. So at first it was like, oh, they found DNA on the weapon, or they didn't know, or how they know, and then the bullet is gone, all the kind of stuff. It's a lot of stuff and a lot of big, heavy hitters that is trying to put Tory Lane in jail for whatever reason. Meg the Stallion is trying to get all these hitters to get this man locked up for it because she don't want to look like a lying ass dog, uh, hood rat ass B. So she wanted to steer the narrative that Tory Lane shot me. So that's not what happened, Megan. So like I said, her and academics was going back and forth yesterday. I'm just paraphrasing, going through this. I hope you guys enjoy this content so far. If you do, go ahead and like this content. Please, 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 please. Yes, I'm out here begging for likes. Yes, I am. And I'm also begging for unsubscribers as well. So go ahead and share the content as well. Go ahead. Tell your mama, tell your dad, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, tell your sister, tell your brother. Tell whoever. So they was going, like I said, this is not in no particular order. So, okay. So when academics, let me see. Okay, so academics and Megan Sagan was getting into it or whatever. Let me see. Okay, so when academics and Megan Sagan was getting into it or whatever yesterday, and so he was like, Meg can't get the same documents that they referenced in court today. Hopefully, she entitled to see what the DA will be using against Tory, being that she's the victim. So she had came on and was, because she erased all her stuff, so that's why I had to go to other people's pages to get it, because she already done erased everything that she done pussy pop on a handstand done said to everybody, so she went and delete all her stuff. So she was saying that they out here lying on her and other kind of stuff and this, that, and the third. So academics was like, Big Act, yeah, what's up, Big Act? Big Act was like, you are the victim, so why you can't get the same documents that other people are getting and seeing, so you won't have to make up lies and make up bullshit to tell us. So that's when she wanted to present these freaking text messages between her and Tory. Hey, Tory Lanez. Hi, boo boo. How you doing? So she wanted to keep her and say, okay, I know you're probably never going to talk to me again, but I'm genuinely want you to know I'm sorry. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I'm so sorry, 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 sorry. I would never, ever, ever do it again. 'Cause I was too drunk, too drunk. I was drunk, 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 drunk. Nonetheless, should have never happened, and I can't change what did. I just feel horribly, horribly, horribly bad. So she wants to presume to us that Tory was apologizing for allegedly, maybe, possibly, pow in her feet. Her feet. And that's when Tory Lane was like, hold on, hold on, baby girl, known as McStallion. I was not apologizing, Trick, for allegedly, possibly, maybe, powing you. Girl, stop. I was not apologizing for that. I was apologizing because what he said, y'all see what it said? That good had me two best friends, and I got caught. That's what I was apologizing for. And he gonna say, girl, you sick for trying to spin it that way, spun it that way, spin it, spurt it. So when she presented these to us and want us to say, to think that he did it. He apologized to her. Look, we see it in 4K. He apologizing. So if he didn't do it, why is he apologizing? See, he couldn't come on social media and tell us everything, because if he did, he would go to jail because he would be violating his gag order. Meg Thee Stallion knew what the hell she was doing. That's why she got that gag order on that man, because he know the truth and her big ass know the damn truth. So that's why she didn't want us to know what he know. But it all was going to come out. What don't come out in the rinse will come out in the dry. So that's why she put that gag order on him, because she didn't want him to tell us what he telling us. Nah, he ain't telling us all of it. he telling us a little bit by little. But whatever he telling us now is getting to whoever needs to get to. Is making Meg the Stallion look like a lying ass bitch. And she don't want people to know that she a hoe. She sleep after her best friends because Chelsea, when the beginning of this, when Chelsea came on her live, when her and Maggie Sack was going at it, and Maggie Sack had her pop up friends to come at Chelsea, and Chelsea was saying it, and another girl was saying it too. But I'm gonna say allegedly, but it ain't no allegedly, but. Because I don't have that recorded. But Chelsea, another girl, came up here and said that Meg Thee Stallion, all she do is get drunk, and then she wanted to sleep with her friends, men. That's why she ain't got no damn female friends. Because she likes to sleep with them, allegedly. Let me find out, Megan. Let me find out, girl. That's why you ain't got no female friends, child. You one of them females, huh? A shame and a scandal. A shame and a motherfucking scandal. I can't stand on females like that. They can be cute. I mean, real cute. Cause she's never ugly. She's never ugly female. She's a real pretty girl. But I can't stand females like that. They have some type of insecurity in them. They use their body to get what they want. This ain't no damn Players Club. I gotta use what I got to get what I want. Alright. Yeah. So, so yeah. Let me find out, Megan. Let me find out. That's my type. You that type of female that does stuff like that. You can be the prettiest girl in the room, but whatever demons that you're struggling with in your head, you think that sex will fill that hole, that void in your life, and you're not going out and getting no other men. You want to hurt your friends or the people that you call friends because, bitch, you ain't nobody friend if you do some shit like that. You ain't nobody friend if you do some scandalous ass shit like that. And so, what Tory Lanez said, the good D had me messing with two best friends, and I got caught. That's what I was apologizing for. And you try to spin the narrative acting like I was apologizing because you think you want to say that I shot you. You lying ass bitch. And that's them. Look at that. Them girls laughing at dumb ass. Everybody in the industry. When Tory Lanez tweeted that, when Meg Thee Stallion thought she was like, I got him now, y'all. Let me put these text messages from 2018, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 12, yeah. Let me put these old ass tweets for these text messages. I got him now, y'all. I got him now. Let me pull up these text messages. See, I told you why he apologizing for then. Why he apologizing for then. And then not knowing that Tory Lanez just sit back waiting for her to commit S-word on her own. So as soon as she uploaded that, thought she was doing something, she pressed send. He was waiting to cut, waiting for it. And as soon as she uploaded them receipts, he came back with the "Who shot you? Who shot you?" In the metaphor, "Who shot you?" And so everybody in the industry, the limelight, the celebrities, they all like this. Baby, what did Tory Lanez just? What did Tory Lanez just say that? Because we assuming, we thinking that's what happened, but we don't know. Because we seeing like Tory Lanez, he's a short man, and Meg Thee Stallion, her name speaks for herself, a horse, so like this little man trying to get up on that big ass horse. So we like, I don't know. I don't think Meg Thee Stallion give that man no cootie cat. But shoot, Tory Lanez could be lying. He could be lying. But did Meg Thee Stallion came back and say, why you lying on me? Hell no. Because if you gonna sit and say that you slept with me, and I know to be proven that that's a lie, You gonna have to fix that. So that's all the people in the industry. Well, not all the people. That's the majority of the people in the industry face expressions when they was sitting at home getting these alerts on their phone with Tory Lanez going back and forth with Meg Thee Stallion and academics. Baby, that's what the face expressions they was like in their own house. Even though they by themselves or who they with, they cover their mouth up, their ears, their eyes, say, I don't want to see shit, I don't want to hear shit, and I don't want to say shit. Because he done put the nail in the coffin when he said that he got some good and he was messing with two best friends and he got caught up. Caught up, uh, uh, caught up. And that's why he was apologizing. He was making it right on your end and with Chelsea, maybe, hopefully. And he was wrong. That's what I got from it. So academics, like I said, came back and forth with academics. I'm gonna go back over to my radio so that y'all can look at what she posted about the situation, so y'all can get more in detail on it. Cause my content is 31 minutes long. Y'all look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful, beautiful. So yeah. So this is where it started from right here. Breaking news: it was revealed in court a few moments ago that Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the weapon in Meg Thee Stallion case. Right there, baby. That's what popped off. That's what popped it off. That statement right there popped everything off. Malaga Graham and academics both posted it. It wasn't about who posted it first, but academics posted his, but he took his down. He recanted what he said because Meg Thee Stallion said something about the reporters saying what they saying, and she was going to sue them because they not getting the information correct. So academics took his down. My radio being the OG that she is, she was like, fuck that shit. I ain't taking down a motherfucking thing because I know for a fact that my brother did not shoot you, girl. So this is what Meg Thee Stallion said. She knows that some of y'all blogs are on payroll, but please don't get sued trying to create the hate campaign. The hate campaign. Be a real journalist and post facts. And my hater, keep making yourself look stupid. I don't care. Yes, you do. And so she also posted, like I said, I couldn't go to her page and get these receipts because she already have deleted what she posted, and so I don't have my notifications on with Meg Thee Stallions. I just turned them on a few hours ago. So if she do post, I might give y'all updates or whatever. So she was like, y'all got breaking news 15 minutes before court started, and nobody was even been called into court yet. Y'all trying to win a social media campaign. This is my real life. Y'all trying to get retweets, spreading false narratives, and then she academics. So somebody he's lying. So when she add his name, that put ooh child, that is blue fireworks. That's when I said that the social media streets yesterday was on fire. It was lit. So like I said, this right here was jumping off. This was jumping off. There was no DNA found on the weapon that was in the Meg Thee Stallion case. That was jumping off. Court haven't even came yet. Court haven't even started yet. And that's how they got the information. So she was wondering how to get that information. So when she seen that, that's when she tweeted this. So from there, chain reaction. Like I said, y'all can pause and read your own self. But yeah, that started the chain reaction. Like I said, my content has been long enough, and I hope I get a lot of views and likes on this content. I appreciate all you guys for rocking with your girl. This is your girl, Queen D18 Red, educated Diva House of Queens TV. And I love all you guys. Be safe out there. Watch your 12, 3, 6, and your 9 at all time, all time, all time, all time. And I forgot to tell you guys, yeah, her boyfriend, Partisan, he also got into the little 2 seconds of it. He tried to come in and be super save a hoe and at Tory Lanez talking about he want to fight him and stuff like that. Dude, Megan said I don't rock with you like that. Excuse me, guys. We all know allegedly that Megan Thee Stallion is into women, not into men. So allegedly. So you trying to come in and be a super safe host? I mean, you want to fight Tory Lanez because he had her before you did, and she's keep on tweeting and Twitter fingering him, and he's not like to say nothing and stand up for himself. I don't know what kind of man you is, but if someone's out here lying on you and you have a gag order and you cannot speak for yourself, and you finally speak up for yourself, and your girlfriend that you with now is at home boohooing and crying on your shoulders talking about, I can't believe he said that, or I can't believe he lied on me. Nah, you lying on him, Megan, and now you getting party fun, whatever his name is, involved in y'all bull mess, and he feel like he gotta be a super saver hoe to have your back because he's messing with you now. You get these black men involved in your bullish. Somebody gonna get really hurt because we don't know what type of energy that he's on, and we don't know what type of energy that Tory Lanez is on. But Tory Lanez is trying to stay free. Tory Lanez is not trying to be in jail because you was trying your hardest to put him in jail, girl. Girl, what's wrong with you, girl? So that's from Party trying to fight Tory Lanez. They trying to do anything they can. They kept on tweeting. Yes, they kept tweeting and putting all this stuff. They want to get a reaction from him so they can go show the courts to get him locked up until everything is over and done with. That's the narrative, and I hope Tory Lanez is not that dumbass nigga that going to bite and feed into this bullish. Say your little stuff that you're going to say, not too much. That we're going to get you locked up because everybody can see it. I hope that you're not blind, that you can't see it because you got this victory and you're on your high horse right now. So I hope Tory Lanez have enough willpower to not go down that path to get stirred up with Meg Thee Stallion and her narrative trying to get him locked up. So she can say, see, I told y'all. And so while he in jail, we ain't gonna know what's going on. He just in jail, but she gonna get on her live and say, "See, he in jail because I told you he was guilty." But that was not the real reason why he in jail. So yeah, go ahead and pause this if you want to, so y'all can read over it or whatever. And I'm finna get up off this mug. I'm gonna here for like 40 minutes, y'all, talking about this Meg Thee Stallion ish and Tory Lanez ish and his penis and his ish. Child, he said he got that good. Yeah, I know they say that about them short men. Some of them short men have them long sticks, them long hoes. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Don't want no short men. Don't want no short men. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy this content. So go ahead and like this content, share this content if you will, recommend it to anyone. Do what you want to, baby, over here on House of Queens TV. So enjoy y'all day, y'all night, whatever the time of day is, from where you watching from. And I'll be back with another one, y'all. I love all y'all, my kings and my queens. And I am out this B-I-Burt. I am out this B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. And Queen, what's her name? Bye, you guys. Keep it in mind, it'll get greater later.